Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So we've got a lot to get through on this episode, so we will be pushing along fairly quickly. But we are going to be looking at all the pricing for all of the coins in the 2016 changeovers. And some of this pricing is starting to really move, so hopefully we can do some comparisons and we can look at some current offerings and some of the sold offerings. So we'll start off this video by looking at the mintage. And we'll start off with a 5-cent coin, and this is the changeover coin. So I should have probably gone through all these. These are the changeover coins. So there was these special edition coins that came out in 2016 to mark the 50th anniversary of decimal currency. Okay, so we ended up with all these older coins on the back of our newer coins. So some of these were extremely low mintage, such as the 5-cent and the $1 coin. But what are the other guys doing as far as pricing goes? Even the $2 coin is relatively low, but we'll have a look at the mintages and we'll be able to figure out where these things are going price-wise and whether you should be buying some, holding them, or selling them now. Alright, so the 2016 5-cent coin at 4.8 million is the lowest minted 5-cent coin that we currently have, and I keep each and every one of them. If they're in, well, I keep each and every one of them as long as they're in decent condition. I literally have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that I've pulled out of circulation, plus I have many hundreds in bags. So I have plenty of them, so I'm not necessarily saying don't keep each and every one. I'm just in a position where I don't need to keep each and every one. So 4.8 million, and if we look back up the top here, the only one that comes anywhere near that is the 1972 at 8.3 million. Alright, so I'm just going to flick over to that, but we will get on and have a look at some of the 2016 5-cent coins, the current offerings that are on eBay, and how they're going as individual coins as well as bags and rolls. So we can see here $3.20, $2.25, buy it now, and always have a look to see if people are talking about whether they're out of circulation or whether they're, well, in this case they're from a bag. So that's always something you need to keep mindful of. So here's a bag of coins being offered at $40, a roll with 10 bids on it, currently at $35 with $10 postage. So people are actually willing to spend $45 on a mint roll. So here's another bag with it's a changeover. Yes, it is. Bag at $10, another one at $20. So these things look like they're quite easy to get bids on if you have the bags. And individual coins. Here's what are these ones? Doesn't circulated, so $1.40. But let's go and have a look at the sold figures. That's always what we need to look at. Very easy on eBay to look at sold figures as long as you've got the right selection. You'll see on the side here sold listings, and if you're using the app, you'll just have to use a drop-down list. So what we've got here, 5 RAM bags, so for $169. Here's an individual coin, so an uncirculated one from one of those RAM bags for $3.20. A RAM bag there which sold at auction with 8 bids for $15.50 plus $8 postage. A roll there for $46. So these things are certainly starting to move up in price. Let's scroll down the bottom there and just see if anything's actually changing more recently, that we can go back in time as far as we can go. That's it. So I know we can still keep going. So prices look like they haven't really been moving heaps. They're probably about the same as what's sort of, we're going back all the way to the start of December there. So yeah, the prices are fairly similar to what we're seeing still today. So let's have a look at the 10-cent coin. We'll have a look at the mintage of that one. So 6.2 million, not super low, a little bit lowish. The other 2016 coin, the other 10-cent coin, the standard Lyrebird coin, which this one also has a Lyrebird on it, but not the same effigy as such. 42 million. So plenty of 5-cent coins were made that year, but only 6.2 were made of the 2016 changeover coin. The 2011 is the lowest minted, which we've spoken about many times, at 1.7 million. So you can see there that the 6 million is a lot higher than that. So therefore we shouldn't expect too much on price. So $2.75 and $4, $3. So it'll be interesting to see what they're actually selling for. Obviously it's double value of a 10-cent coin, but I wouldn't expect it to be selling for double value of a 5-cent coin. But there's a $2 offering there, uncirculated. There's a roll for $42.50 so there's $4 worth of coins in those rolls. Let's keep it moving and have a look at some of the sold figures on these ones. So $2.75 for a circulated version, $1.40 for another circulated version. The bag's there for $20 plus postage. So pretty much as I would have expected for these coins. They're always probably going to be a little bit more special than a standard 2016 because of the lower mintage and certainly because of the design. But it's still an interesting coin, and certainly if you're trying to make a set and can't find a good condition one, you are going to have to pay for one, and you're certainly going to have to pay more than face value. Alright, so next one to look at, and I should have quickly done this, but the 20-cent coin. Let's scroll down and have a look at that and its mintage. Alright, there we have it there. So 4.5 million, not super low, but pretty good for a 20-cent coin. You can see the numbers that are popping up there. 2.4, in the twos, all those changeover ones, except for a couple, so 3.2. So yeah, look, it's not too bad, a 20-cent coin, and hopefully that reflects in the price as well. What was it again? 4.5 million. So considering the number of coins made each and every other year, so 34.4 of the other standard platypus design, but yeah, 4 whatever million it was, is a fairly low mintage coin for the 20-cent coin. So here we have what people are asking currently on the 20-cent coin, so $4, and X-Mint roll, they're asking a fair bit more. Some of the rolls, where have we got just an individual roll? No, that's a collective. So $4 or $5, even higher. Some of them they're asking. Here's $1.50, so that's a bit of a bargain there, guys. Yep, there's a few. I don't know if they're circulated or not, so check that out. Alright, so sold figures. $1.95 plus postage, $1.20, $1.40 plus $1.50, so $3 for that one. Any others? Yeah, here's a roll. So $38.95 plus $9 postage, $30. So pretty much what I would expect on price. And yeah, look, they might start to move over the years to come. It'll be interesting to watch these and look back on this video in particular in the future. Alright, the 50-cent coin. This here has a mintage of, where are you? 7 million, so not really low, probably a mid-range sort of coin. So 7 million, lots of 2s and 3s, and certainly 1 million coins mintage wise. So 7 means nothing special, and hopefully that will be reflected in the price. I certainly find a lot of these 50-cent coins. So $5 there, another 4, that's a 20-cent coin. that's the problem. When you search up these changeover coins, you sometimes get other coins. So bidding there at $1.50. So fairly low prices as we would expect. And there's the bags. Most people got the bags of these. So $25. $4 best offer there. Another, oh no. So not selling as frequently because they can be found. But $2, $2.50 is what seems to be a reasonable price. Alright, now the $1 coin. This is certainly the most interesting one out of all of these ones. Okay, so the changeover, and hopefully we all know this, but the changeover is the lowest minted dollar coin in our history of circulating coins at only 560,000. So this is a super special coin. Okay, so if we look at some of the figures, post, you can see there's some 2s and 2.1, 1.9, 1.4 there. So that 560,000 is super special. Okay, just forget that one there because they really haven't been found. So let's have a look at this special coin and see what people are asking price wise for these guys. So here's an auction here, $8.50 with $1.40 postage, and that's not a changeover. 2 of them for $18 with a bid on it. A single coin there for $15.50 with 4 bids, same amount of postage, possibly the same seller. The rolls are really starting to climb now, and we've spoken about them on the channel before. Some of these high graded coins possibly aren't too bad a buy. The higher the grade, the better, and probably the more you'll pay. So people are actually asking $30 a coin here. So that would have been unheard of recently. So prices are certainly starting to push up. There's an $18 one. I don't know whether that's circulated or not. It kind of doesn't look as shiny as what you would expect. And $10.50. So these guys are really going up. Here's the small bags. There's a $300 they're asking for a small bag of 10. So what are they actually selling for? So $625. So between $500 and $600 is the sort of the price that people are asking for the rolls. Okay, so we got a first one here is $23.90 for an X mint roll one. So we've got a bag there of the 10 coins that sold for $210 plus postage. Individual X mint coins for $22.45. Now they have really moved in price. I remember possibly even less than a year ago, I would be thinking these things here were possibly more likely around the $10 to $12 in uncirculated condition. So in some ways they have doubled in price in a very short time. We're going back in time, but there's a couple there that have sold for around that $18.50. Rolls for $510. Another $18 one. There's a $29.50. Someone actually got $30 for a coin. So, but that's where I reckon the prices of these things are going to go, and they're going to keep going. And if we compare them at all to the 2012 Poppy, this is going to be a super special coin that could be the next one to break the $100 per coin mark in years to come. And I think people are going to really start trying to buy these and push the prices up. Alright, so let's move on to the $2 coin. $2 coin mintage. We're all familiar with the colored coins. And where is it? There it is. So 2.88 million. Now we're used to the colored coins being around that 2 million mark. So let's have a look at The changeover coin at 2.88, so there's one for $4. Once again, I don't have time to go and have a look and check whether they're all circulated or not. There's another one for $4. Oh, it's a 50-cent coin, sorry. That's the problem. Where are all the $2 ones? There's a $6 one. Anyway, let's have a look at the sold figures just to keep things moving. So that is a $2 coin for $4. Okay, why did that one get... it's probably come from a... it's the yeah, the 2018 version. That's the reason why that one has sold for higher. Just to make things a little bit more confusing. And there's a $4.81. So not super high. In uncirculated condition, you can obviously get a little bit more, but you're basically able to double your money if you're able to sell it, that is. Like, they're not as easy to sell, but some do sell, like this circulated one here. Still sold for $5.50, so someone mustn't have been able to find them too easily, and they were willing to pay that for a circulated version, rather than paying maybe a little bit more or very similar amount for an uncirculated one. Alright guys, so this is what I wanted to have a look at also, which is the 2016 mint uncirculated mint changeover mint set. Spit it out. So let's have a look and see where these things are at. That was a special one, so that wasn't counted. That's a proof set. So there is very few of these sets even on offer. Here's one. So $60 right here is what they're being offered at. And another one for $65. So as these coins go up in value, these sets also go up in value. So if you can find them cheaper than $60, they are well worth buying now, because these things will be similar to some of the older mint sets and will certainly get over the $100 mark at some stage in the future, especially as the $1 coin climbs. So there was very few on offer when I've done my search just there. So let's have a look at some of the sold figures and see what people are actually selling them for. So there's one of the sets there, sold for $66.95 plus $8.50 postage. 50 plus 4. Complete roll set there for $800. It's recently sold during the month of Feb. Proof set. So we're getting back into January. There's a $35 set. A 50. I'm not sure if that's an actual set or not. Let's keep going down. Let's see if we can get... There's a $25 one. Okay, so back in January. So these things have pretty much doubled in price in the last month. So maybe there are some bargains. There's another $20 set right there. So these things have really moved in the last little while. So I encourage you to keep holding on to each of these coins. More so the 5 cent and the dollar coin will always be the two that people will want, because they are the lowest minted of their kinds that have been put into circulation. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I've been able to help you choose whether to hold, sell, or to buy more. And obviously it all depends on your own financial position, but there might be some coins that will come through that are certainly well worth holding on to or investing in. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so, and we'll certainly have more videos coming to you very soon. Thanks for watching guys.